terrible things that they've experienced years ago, topics that maybe they haven't talked about in years. And one way for us to connect with them, to get them to open up, is to ask them to tell us about their tattoos.
What's that? That's a gun?
That's a gun. I got a quote right here on my ribs. It's an Einstein quote. We have to learn the rules to the game. We have to learn to play them better than anyone else. My side is kind of flock to the streets.
I am what the streets created. I ran the streets, grew up in the streets, life in the streets. What you see is what the streets created.
The shooting style. I've been doing heroin a little over 10 years. It's a very expensive style. It may not look expensive, but I'm a shooting star.
That's fucked up.
Sometimes, an inmate's tattoos can lead us to a particularly revealing story.
Don't you got another $100 bill?
I do got a $100 bill tattoo.
Where's that at?
Crazy, bro. I got a $100 bill tattooed on my penis.
Nah, white boy, right?
Oh. So what are you telling girls about that, man?
I mean, it's money to blow.
While Robbie McAnally can laugh about some tattoos, others carry a more somber tone.
For all my soldiers who ain't survived, I hope they live in the sky. It's from a song. It's like a memorial piece. Just instead of getting rest in peace for everybody, get it for a bunch of people. That's my mom's name in the heart with the ribbon and the flower and the angel. Honor thy mother. Then I got these praying hands from my dad. It was just the praying hands, though. Everything else around it I just got recently. My father got shot by the police when I was 2. It was all over the news when it happened to him. Him and my mom started having problems, and she had filed domestic cases on him a couple times, and ended up going and getting them dropped. And one day she went down to the city county building to file charges against him. When she came out, my grandma took her down there. He jumped in the car with him, put a gun on both of them. My grandma tried to get out. He shot at my grandma, but the first round was blank. Then my mom tried to get out. He shot her in the mouth. She got out and ran into the city market. He ran there and slit her throat, and then ran up and across to the parking garage. And the police found him in there. They had a shootout and stuff.
McAnally's mother survived the attack. His father died 5 days later. While McAnally's praying hands tattoo helped lead us to this story, he's hardly alone when it comes to tattoos dedicated to loved ones.
And I didn't have to put a certain face in there, because this pretty much resembles all the females in my life that turned one in here. Pretty much resembles my daughter, my mom, my sisters.
Yeah, this is a portrait right here of my girl, and then this is her name below it. She better be happy for that. That's all I can really say. Not too many guys go through that right there.
What did that say? Serenity. It's my daughter. My pride and joy.
That's my baby. He ain't my baby no more. He's 8 now. Yeah. He was like 16 months when I got locked up.
That's my mom and my grandma right there. I got my whole family on my legs. My kids. Mom and dad. Nieces and nephews.
I've got memorial tattoos on my stomach. My grandfather, I've got a largemouth bass.
Badass.
Right? It's he was a fisherman, and I wanted to be original, right?
It's my son, man. He passed away while I was in here last June. No. R.I.P. baby son. He was going to be 2 years old. But rest in peace. My little angel watching over me, man. Every one of these got a story behind it. A lot of blood, sweat go into these little works. That's why they mean so much to us. Rest in peace to my son, man.
But not everyone wants to remember. Some inmates wish they could erase their ink.
If I could acid dip my whole body and take off every tattoo, I would. You know, it's embarrassing to my family when I take my shirt off at functions. You know, but they accept me for who I am. They know me past the tattoos. Don't read a book by its cover.
So I wish I didn't have none of these, believe it or not. Now that I have them, I'm stuck with them. But, you know, it tells a life story.
So, the gangster. That was cool.
Believe that. In more ways than one.
Coming up,
I've been in the restaurant business for almost 15 years.
the lockup guide to fine dining, prison style.
What you guys been listening to today?